A few of you commented that you liked hearing what students had to say about all this, and Tony Harris's report from an Atlanta area high school. We brought you that on Monday. You are in luck again because class is back in session with Mr. Harris as those same students discuss their futures.
I can strongly attest to the fact that not having money makes you a lot more creative. And this country, I think, is going to get really creative.
because we have to?
We have to.
Two things are going to happen. One, teenagers are going to start caring more. And two, adults around the world are going to realize that we messed up. I was born in this year, which sets me up to be where I am now. But our parents made these decisions. And our leaders, our past leaders, made these decisions. And it's not me blaming them, it's me taking what they've done and saying, I'm going to fix it later. And every teenager in the world who's going to have to fix it later is going to finally say, I'm going to help fix it.
How many of you are concerned about your education choices moving forward? You finish up high school, perhaps you had a vision of where you'd like to attend college, and how many of you are running into the reality now that really, that your first choice may not be the choice any longer?
Yeah.
Who?
Every senior in this room.
Yeah.
Every senior in the
I
room.
used to want to go to Georgetown.
And junior and sophomore.
I used to want to go out of state.
Well, I've liked New York University for a while, and my sister wants to go to a fairly expensive college as well, and so my mom just kind of laughs when we talk about it, and she's like, well, you know, scholarship, kind of hard to get.
What had become a college education in this country was just also another example of American profligate spending. Because you look at people who would go to these expensive schools that were way beyond their means and leave with $50,000 worth of debt. And I mean, that's not sustainable.
I know a guy that he went to Harvard, and still 40 years later, even with the higher scale job that he got from that, he's still paying off his college debts.
Anyone else rethinking college choices because of these difficult economic times?
No.
Well, she's standing in her ground.
I refuse. I'm not going to give up the opportunity to attend a prestigious college where I know I want to get this really good education because I can't afford it. I'm going to do everything in my power to do every other alternative to make sure I can go to that school. I'm sorry, I've wanted to go to an Ivy League school since I was 7. And I know that times are different, but that doesn't change my aspirations later. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I will write as many college essays. I will do whatever I have to do to get that education, you know?
A word to the